Keep going.
So,
Can I ask you to just, can you see us all in this thing?
Yes. Your head's a little cut off. There we go.
I'm not important.
Okay, good. There you go. You're in it. You're in it.
All right, let's all look at this for a moment. Let's look at the front cover, okay? And I want you to put your finger on the title. Put your finger on the title on the front cover. All right, so I'm going to read the title. And it is A Throne for the King. Can we read that together? A Throne for the King. Good job. And let's look at this picture. And I want you to look at my picture. Is this the king? Is this the king?
no.
Who do you think the king is?
In the middle.
How do we know? Point to something that indicates to us that it is a king.
Because he has a crown.
Because he has a crown.
And he's sitting on the throne.
And he's thinking, oh, where's the word throne? Point to it. Where's the word throne?
Right there.
Good job, you guys. So we're going to be reading today about a throne for a king. Let's get started. Let's turn to this page right here. And I want you to look at this picture right here. Can you all look at this picture? This is the title page. That's exactly right. Let's go to the first page where it begins. And I want you to get out your reading fingers. We're going to read through the story, and I want you to be thinking about the main events. So say the word events. Say the word events. Good. All right, we're going to be looking for the main events in this story. It's almost like if we were going to create a timeline of the story, what are the main events that we would put on that timeline? Can I get a thumbs up if that's what we're looking for? Fantastic. All right, let's get started. Reading fingers? All right. The king, show me your reading fingers. Right underneath the words. All right.
I just read
Did you read it? Yeah. All right, I'm going to read it out loud, and you guys are going to do a whisper read with me. Do you know how to do a whisper read? That's perfect. All right, we're going to start over here. Do you hear how he's whisper reading? All right, but you're going to whisper read with me. Ready? All right. The king sat on his royal throne every day. In fact, he had sat there every day since he was a little boy. The throne became old and worn. It is time for a new throne, said the king. I will ask the people in my kingdom to build a new one for me. So far what has happened? What's a main event? Turn to your partner. You guys are going to be a partner? You two are going to be a partner? And you and I are going to be a partner. So far, what has happened? What's an event? You're together? You're together and you're there. Okay. Chat. What's something that happened so far? What's happened so far?
No, this is number 2.
What's an event? He wants to get a new phone. All right. What did you guys discover? What's an event that happened so far? Okay, did it get broken? Oh, okay, so it's broken. All right, interesting. Let's keep reading. One of the king's servants gathered the people together. The king needs a new throne, he said. He wants all of you to make one for him. Then he will choose the throne he likes best. The new throne must be 3 feet wide and 4 feet high, said the servant. The royal teacher went to work on a new throne. She used books to make the throne. She had the king's children draw pictures to decorate it. Are you reading with me? She measured the books using the feet of the children of the king's children. She thought he would choose a throne that was measured this way. The royal cook went to work on a new throne for the king. He made the throne out of bread. He measured it with his own feet. I will make the best throne, said the cook. I know the king will choose my throne. Perfect. The court jester went to work on a new throne. He made the throne out of bells. He measured it with his long, curly shoes. Is that something that you would normally use to measure with? Your shoes? Let's turn the page. The royal farmer went to work on a new throne. She made her throne out of wood and feathers. She measured it with the feet of the royal chicken. Point to the royal chicken. Is that how you guys would measure something to make it? Curious. Let's keep reading. I hope the king chooses my throne, said the royal chicken. Right here. All right. So the king looked at all the thrones. He liked them all, but they didn't seem to fit quite right. All the people measured a foot in a different way. Let's turn the page. There was one throne that fit perfectly. Can you find where I'm reading? There was one throne that fit perfectly. Perfect. It was the royal carpenters. Can everybody find the word carpenter? Find the word carpenter. 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 How did you measure the throne so well? Everyone asked. We're going to come down here. I used this stick to measure, said the carpenter. I want you to turn to your partner and predict, what is the stick that the carpenter probably used? Tell your partner. How do you think this stick
Measures.
to measuring? Yes. What do we call that?
Measuring.
If it's a stick,
It's a measuring
it's a ruler or a measuring tape or a ruler, right? All right, let's keep reading. Let's see if our prediction is correct. I used this stick to measure, said the carpenter. It was cut to the size of the king's foot, which makes sense because if I was going to make a chair for a king, I would want to make sure that I measured it using the king's foot, not the chicken's foot, not my Porchester's foot, it's the king's foot. So everything I built is fit for a king, and the king sat happily ever after. All right. Okay, so now what I want you to do is I want you to use these pictures right here, and I want you to retell the main events of the story to your partner. What are the main things that happened in this story? I want you to tell your partner.
They made different kinds of chairs. They made different kinds of chairs. And they all made it out of different things. They made it with different yeah. They made just different things.
And then, all right, you guys. So when I read this story, what I heard is, at the very beginning, the king is sitting in his throne. Let's listen to my retelling. Okay? The king is sitting in his throne, and he says, you know what? My throne is worn. Some of you guys predicted that that word means broken. We need to figure out what worn means, right? We're going to find it out in a minute. But so I noticed that the king said, you know what, my throne is worn, and I need a new one. Can you give me a thumbs up if that's what you and your partner said happened first? All right, perfect. So then everybody got together and they said, you know what, we're going to all try to build a throne. And if I use these pictures I see right here, that first, this woman used the books to measure the chair and created a chair out of books. And then the cook tried to make a throne out of bread, the chef did. And then a woman tried to use the royal chicken. And then the jester made it from his floppy shoes. And the last thing that happened was that a carpenter, can you say carpenter? Carpenter. The carpenter used a thing called a ruler, okay, the stick to measure, to make it fit for a king. Right? So now, a carpenter is somebody who builds things. Somebody who builds things most often out of wood, like a carpenter would have built this table. That's what a carpenter is.
And a carpenter could build this building. Or the whole entire building.
That's right, a carpenter could have built the whole building. All right, so I want to go back.
A few carpenters.
So I want to go back, you guys, to this word, worn. Can you point and find the word worn? Go find the word worn. It's at the beginning, and it tells us it describes the throne. Go find the word worn. Does everybody see the word worn? So this word says the throne became old and worn. Now the first thing I think of when I think of the word worn is the past tense of to wear. Like right now, I'm wearing this sweater. You say, Miss Brittany wears a green sweater.
Miss Brittany wears a green sweater.
Miss Brittany wears a green sweater. Okay? Now, if I leave today and somebody came and said, what had Miss Brittany worn the day she came to see us? What had she worn? What would you say? She wore a
Green sweater.
She wore a green sweater. But does the throne became old and worn, does that mean he was wearing his throne? Was he wearing it like a sweater? No. So I have to think to myself, worn means something else. Now some of us thought worn means broken. But that's not what it means. You can use what are called context clues. Can you say context clues?
Context clues.
Context clues. It became old and worn. What happens to things that are really old? Like, do you guys have any old stuffed animals or an old blanket? What happens to them? Do things start sticking out of them? They get kind of broken apart like this? They rip a lot? That's what worn means. It means it gets old and kind of worn down. Let's look at his throne. Do we see how it's kind of worn down? That's right. That's right. So worn means that it's kind of old and tattered and kind of broken. Let's go to page 13. I want to use context clues one more time. Page 13. All right. What do you guys think that word fit means? Turn to your partner and try and use context clues to figure out what do they mean when they say, but they didn't seem to fit quite right. Again, we're thinking about a word like worn. Like, does this sweater fit me?
Yes.
Okay, now, what if I used one of your sweaters? Do you think it would fit me?
No.
No. All right. Does that exactly mean the same thing here? Like, does this chair have to fit him perfectly like a sweater would? Or is it a little bit different? What would it mean to be fit quite right or fit for a king? I want you to think about that for a second. Talk to your partner what you think the word fit means in this context. Turn to your partner. What do you think fit means in this context?
It's just fit, so yeah, it's kind of skinny, yes, kind of skinny, and so I would have fat. This is the fat for like and the fat. Yeah, Bill's fat.
Awesome. Yeah.
And he breaks, so he could find.
All right, you guys. So, to me, when I read the word fit, when I read this whole story and it says it's fit for a king, to me, that means that it's just the right match for him. It fits, it's comfortable, it looks just right, it's fit for a king, okay? So I want you guys to look at me because now you're going to be my expert group. Okay? When we go back out, I want you to look at me. What everybody out there is doing is making glossary entries because glossaries help us understand the meaning of words. But I taught you another trick, and it's to use context clues. Can you say context clues?
Context clues.
So you can use the picture, and you can use the words around a word. So let's go back to the word worn again. Go back to this word worn. And do you see how you can use the word old and you can use the pictures to figure out the meaning of the word worn? Point to the things in the picture that show us it's old and worn. Show me the things in the picture that show me the chair, the throne is worn. Kind of like you were saying like this, how things break apart when they get old and worn. So you can use the pictures as context clues to find out the meaning of a word.
Well, I see like some squeeze.
That's right.
And I also see
That's right. And also you could use the word old. You can use other words around words. And those are all called context clues. Okay? That's another strategy, just like a glossary, to find out the meaning of words in text. Alright? Can I get a thumbs up on that? Alright. Give yourself a pat on the back. You guys did a really good job retelling the key events of a story and also using context clues to help figure out the meaning of words. Give yourselves a good pat on the back for that too. All right, can I have your books, please? All right. Okay.
So what happened to his
We would have to write a different ending of the story to figure out what happened to the old chair. But we don't have time for that today, so we're going to go back and we're going to talk about what we need to with the rest of our team.